Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.
All right, I think we're live now.
Excellent.
Do you want to go ahead and check your audio for the podcast? Make sure that's
Yes.
working properly.
You have a set for it to catch up.
We need to update our lower part of the podcast to feature the Instagram that we try to use instead of
I can
just
hear
the Twitter.
myself, so we're good.
Okay, cool.
Anyway,
Like it.
I did not manipulate you out of that spot. There we go.
Where's the water cooler, Taylor?
I did not move it because not enough shareholders are here.
Share hodlers. They're share hodlers.
Yeah, we need to get 3 out of 3. We need the full board to be assembled for the water cooler to move.
full unanimous board member
Yeah.
to be able to move the
Go
water
get
cooler.
No, we need all 3 here.
All right. Well, as we dive into a little bit of news, do thank you guys for tuning in live. I know we're just kind of starting it right now. For those who are unaware, my name is Matthew, main host here for the podcast, and with me I have
Taylor, hello. How are you? How's it going?
Doing
Co-founder of Ted for Thought here, apparently.
Yep. With it, we got a good chunk of news this week. Not a lot has been happening, but the quality of content has definitely been up there.
Okay.
I would say that.
Yeah.
What have you been up to this past week?
Not a whole lot. Just playing some games. I've been playing through the Metroid Prime trilogy.
Nice.
It's pretty good when it decides to work. And
Are you emulating it?
yes, legally, because I have all the hardware necessary to run the games if I so desired, unlike the native hardware. But yeah,
Yep.
yes,
Listening, authorities. But outside of that, what do we have? We have some social medias to go over. With it, we do have a Twitter. If you wish to spread the good word of Tech for Thought, we actually really do appreciate it because that helps us grow, makes us be able to do better content, learn from other people, take their stuff. If you wish to share it, at tech_4, the number 4_ thought is our Twitter. Feel free. I know we post when we go live every time we do the podcast. So if you want to hit a retweet or share a comment on that, feel free to do so. We really do appreciate it. We also have an Instagram we try to use on occasion. The Instagram is tech_4, spelled FOR_thought, because consistency is not our forte.
right. How do you brand?
I don't know. Since I have things for it now, I could make Twitter handed over to us if I so desired for the FOR. But I don't think we're there just yet.
Not worth it yet.
No, not worth the time. That wasn't water that he just drank.
It is sparkling water,
Bruh.
but I do have water as well.
I see you have in your background there. You've never showed anybody your LTT bottle.
I don't generally use it anymore. That's why.
You can get the new lid for like $5.
I'd rather just buy the new bottle at that point.
Then why haven't you?
I don't know.
Okay,
well, actually, no. It's
pictures
because
of
it's more of
water,
like I'm waiting for at least the screwdriver to come out too.
Oh, okay, that's fair. You know what?
Yeah.
I honestly don't get the thing about the screwdriver because it's like buy one of the iFixit kit works just fine. I understand it's supposed to be like a joint action one where you turn it in both ways and it's supposed to screw or whatnot, but to me, it doesn't make too much sense.
Okay.
NEG Quantum with I want pictures of the water cooler. You got pictures of the water cooler?
Anthony needs to be here too. As I said, all the shareholders need to be assembled, and then.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, with it, we also do have another little piece of news that people might be interested in. So I found out how to do custom emojis and that type of stuff. The shareholders demand water cooler. We have to have a unanimous vote. You are not all here, so we can't do that.
Has to be 3 out of 3.
True. But with it, I did find a way to do custom emojis on the YouTube streams and all that type of stuff.
Here we go.
With it, it does require a subscription type service like Twitch. They call it memberships instead of subs because that's a different thing here. But with the membership, you can get custom emojis and badges and all that cool stuff. So with it, I have it figured out right now. So how to do all that. Got some stuff set up. Got badges. Got 4 emojis set up and all that. So I think people would enjoy it.
Okay.
We are the shareholders. You must appease us. I tried to make it sharehodlers because I find that funny, but people keep saying shareholders. But with it, I want to show you what I've created on that part. All right.
Oh boy. Okay.
I think it's gonna be funny. Let me move over some stuff so I can see when things actually happen on the podcast, and I know when to say stuff. Okay. Oh fuck! I can't transition the scenes now. There we go. That kind of works.
Should I be scared?
No. I can't figure out that, so I'm just gonna Oh, I'm fucking this up. There we go. Whoopsie. I've really made a mess now. Oh well. But
oh my god, what are you doing?
Like I said, I really messed this up.
Okay.
But with it, all I have to do necessarily is just a couple things of hitting like a button to make it go live and whatnot. Make an announcement on our community page, and then it would post it. But so I want to start with the badges because that's what it probably had the most fun making for it. But I do enjoy the emojis as well. Okay. So for the first badge level, which is if you just joined and wanted to base level member and you've been like not even a month yet, you're fresh out of the gate. What you get is a nice wood badge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wood League, I like it.
Wood League, yeah. So you should see that pop up on the stream and be able to.
Heck, okay. All right.
Okay, so that's our nice base tier right there. If you've been subbed for over a month, what you get is the second tier in badges. Plastic.
Hold on, it hasn't quite changed over yet. Okay.
It's a nice plastic, right?
Yeah.
All right. And as we transition over to now, you've been sub for like I think it's like 2 or 3 months now. Let me see. Let me do the math real quick. That's supposed to be 12, 6. 3 months. You actually get a copper badge. Like nice little shine. Got a little sparkle on it, right? Not bad. All right. And if you go 6 months with it, as subbing for 6 months, you get a silver badge.
Okay.
All right. Now, nice natural progression.
Yeah.
And then for the if you get sub for a year, you get a gold badge, which these are more placeholders because I kind of suck at this shit. But if you go for if you do it for 2 years, what you get is a diamond badge. And straight up, I stripped that blue color from the Minecraft diamond. It
hasn't quite popped up yet.
Yes.
Yeah, you literally did. Okay.
I straight up stripped it from the Minecraft diamond. Yeah. I put that in Photoshop. I see it there. Is this shareholder? Is this a shareholder meeting? I know. Is Anthony here? Is Anthony here?
Absent one. I don't know.
So with it, these are the badges. There's right. So you got your nice wood, plastic, copper, silver, gold, and diamond. Mm-hmm. Now you get 4. You can make 4 emojis add base tier until you get like something like a couple of memberships, and you could produce more at just like how Twitch works. But with this part, there's 4, so I knew 2 of them had to be our faces. Mm-hmm. The issue is I couldn't find a pic of you that I wanted to like natural pic necessarily, like not like the top one time we made curry.
Okay. Oh God.
I did not choose that one.
Thank you.
Yes, but you ain't one. Very true. So with it, I found the pic that you that we did with Linus, right? And yeah. I just pulled your face from that.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a bad pic. Yeah, it's a little red.
Actually looked like I have some life in my eyes. That was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, right. Then of course there has to be one of me. And I pulled it straight from my Twitter and chose the goofy one.
This is emojis that they have, emoticons, whatever.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that is your. Oh my god.
Because Sean made a funny edit where one of my eyes was pointing another direction. I was like, I'm making this my pick on Twitter.
Okay.
Yes, the derp face. Yeah.
All right. I see you have 2 more tabs there.
Yes, I do have 2 more tabs. 2 more emojis. For the next one, because I know a common shareholder saying is water cooler or riot.
Yes.
Now, naturally, I got to do the riot. So what I did, because of what I did is, you know, the little like chibi thing.
Yeah.
Well, I took that and took the concept I've been doing for like a mascot and stuff and made it into into the riot.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good, right?
It's our mascot. Yeah.
Yeah. Officially announced now that we have a mascot.
Wait, are the cat ears supposed to be real?
I don't know. That's for you to decide.
It's like, why does she have human ears and cat ears if the cat ears are supposed to be real? Hold on, I need to look at something really quick. If I look at... Damn, their hair hides it. Okay. Trying to figure... Yeah, I don't think...
That's whatever. I could fix it in the future if need be.
No,
but point still stands. That's whatever. I could change that if need be. That is, all, like I said, these are more just nice play subjects, but this one I was actually kind of proud of. And the last
we can keep
one...
them both. We can keep them both ears, because it's like it kind of gives... One, it begs the question. I like the air of like mystique around it. Yes. But 2, also, it's like it could just be like wearing...
Mascot reveal.
Gamer drill headphones or something. And yeah, I think this is the first time we've publicly shown off the mascot.
Yes, this is like an official type of announcement. What was it? Yes, the derp. And right now we riot because there's no water coolers. Promise. Well, you want a water cooler? Well, I give you a water cooler. So with the resolution of the images, what you can do is you can do minimum 24 by 24 pixels. Kind of too small to do that, so I did 48 by 48.
That's pretty fucking ghetto.
It looks ghetto as hell, and I'm very proud of it. I literally wrote water cooler on my surface with my pen like that.
I can tell.
Plus, I just straight up took an image of a water cooler and shrunk it down.
Is that the first result? Hold on.
It's not the first result, but it was the high.
I'm sorry, DuckDuckGo.
Yes, but what I did is I took an image that I found. It was like a 3,000 pixel by 3,000 pixel, like super high res water cooler, and I shrunk it down to about 48 pixels.
It's like the 4th picture in on DuckDuckGo.
It looks like a perfume bottle. You're not necessarily wrong on that. But yeah, that's the 4 emojis that we have. We got you, we got Derpy me, we got Riot with the little mascot there, and we have the water cooler.
All right, so how do the good people access these things to use?
So, great question there. It is not officially live yet. I'm literally hitting the buttons to make that happen now. But what it takes...
Make it live right now.
I'm making that happen right now. But what it takes is... I actually need to save this image to be able to post it. Is you need to... Just like how Twitch works, where you need to sub to a channel and you like pay a subscription. It's the same thing on YouTube for that part. So base tier is like it's $4.99 a month if you want to be able to access the badges and the emojis. Of course, as time goes on and more people, I need a Nerd Awakens emoji. That will be next. Okay. But as time goes on with this, and more people do that and whatnot, we can expand our library of meme emojis and make it great. Okay. I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. Like right now, it doesn't look bad at all in my opinion.
Yeah, I think they're all pretty good.
Yes, I'm actually really happy with how the right one turned out.
Same, that's my favorite.
But I plan on, as time goes on, we'll make more emojis and things like that. But it's of course it's one of those things you don't have to do it if you don't want to. But if you wish to have a little bit of extra on that part, you could feel free to do so. And I'm just gonna make a post right now. Drag up to 5 images. No, I don't want to add up to 5 images because I need to make a community post about this before I can do anything.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And
Boomer stream. Yeah. Well, you're doing that. How about I do our first article read? Getting into the news here.
Go for it.
All right. So I'm doing the EVGA story. If you want to pull it up.
Well, I'm currently working on that on my primary screen, so I can't.
Okay, gotcha. All right,
but I'll transition to it in a moment.
Okay. Our first article here comes to us from PCMag.com, written by Mr. Michael Kahn. Someone in California stole a bunch of PC graphics cards from EVGA. EVGA is warning it won't honor the warranty for the stolen graphics cards. The GPU vendor EVGA says it lost a shipment of sought-after PC graphics cards to a thief in California. On Tuesday, EVGA posted about the theft in the company's online forums, saying, quote, "Please take notice that on October 29th, 2021, a shipment of EVGA GeForce RTX 30 series graphics cards was stolen from a truck en route from San Francisco to our Southern California distribution center," end quote. These graphics cards are in high demand, and each has an estimated retail value starting at $330 up to $1,960. We've reached out to EVGA for more details, but based on the pricing, the vendor lost numerous graphics card models ranging from the 3060 to the 3090. In response, the company is asking anyone with details about the theft to contact the company at stoprts30theft@evga.com. EVGA is also reminding consumers that under California law, knowingly buying or receiving stolen property is a crime. Nevertheless, the thief will almost certainly try to resell the graphics cards at a time when demand for GPUs remains sky high. For the past year now, scalpers on eBay, yeah, we know that. Let's see. EVGA, yeah, they won't honor the warranty services. They have the list of serial numbers and whatnot. And yeah, if you try and warranty a stolen graphics card, they will not honor it.
Nice. Real quick before we dive into the commentary on it, what I want to show people real quick is how you join and become a member, or as I labeled the given tier, share hodlers. So with it, what you do is you up here on our homepage or any of our videos, you'll see a little button that says join. You click that and you see the share hodler, says $4.99 a month, recurring payments, cancel anytime, and you'll get the badges as you go along with all the little emojis. So that's how you get that.
Okay.
But all right, so that's kind of the caps it there for the little membership thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Now back to our topic on hand for the EVGA theft.
Mm-hmm.
How did this happen?
I mean, someone literally stole it from a truck.
Nice. You mean fell off the back of a truck?
Right, yeah.
Damn. Scalping has gotten insane.
Right?
So what was the price that they were... Estimated retail value, 32. Yeah, so that's... Hey, you became a share hodler, Ty Lambs?
Yes, I did.
You paid the $4.99.
Yes, as well as what Matt didn't tell you on stream is that there's also a really fine print, and you give away your firstborn child.
That is true.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
gotta make money somehow.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you are at Wood League.
Thank you. I have a long way to go here.
Yes, you do. But with, okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense that EVGA kind of has a list of the given cards and not doing that. Imagine paying yourself.
Right.
See, YouTube takes a cut, so we don't get all of it back now.
No, that is true.
Yeah. But they do pay better than standard baseline for Twitch, which is surprising. Welcome, Share Hodler, Raspberries Reborn. I think you all get like a little highlighted green text for your names, which works. Riot. Yeah. It was totally worth doing the riot emoji. So worth it.
Right. That's gonna be great. Is that like the canonical hair and skin color for our mascot?
Yes. Yeah, so
I like it.
Yeah, that is the canonical hair and skin color, because the hair is supposed to be roughly the color of the Note 20 Ultra, yeah. like the one you have. Because it's a very pretty color, so that's what I use as a concept for the hair color there. Also, the eyes are meant to be like roughly the Tech for Thought blue.
Okay.
I like hair's in a ponytail, but in the ponytail itself, like the actual thing holding it up is also blue.
Okay.
Lol.
I like the little bit of a darker skin tone with the brighter eyes. Looks nice.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm happy with how it turns out.
Mhm.
I mean, it with the topic here as as we bounce back and forth
Yeah,
between
sorry. Okay,
news and
anyway.
memes, news and memes.
Yeah.
Um, with it, I mean, how how often do you think this will occur going forward?
I'd say pretty minimally, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, even it's like, I mean, this is the first real story we've really heard about, like pallets being stolen and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and the shortage has been ongoing for the better part of 2 years now.
Yeah.
So having one story of the first of 2 years isn't all that bad,
Yeah.
and yeah. And I mean, okay, obviously, in case anyone takes us up on it, we're not condoning this or anything, right? It's one
No.
thing to like buy the graphics cards and then resell at a high price, scalping it and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally other thing to literally steal it off the back of a truck.
Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
so
with it, oh, we can now do an extra emoji because we now have two members.
oh shit.
Because the two shareholders, we can do an extra emoji now. We can officially do Nerd Awakens. So, oh, that's gonna be funny. But I also props to EVGA for knowing exactly like which pallet was taking the exact serial numbers of the cards that were compromised in that.
Hello, regular name. Yes, you did make it in time this week. How's it
Hey,
going?
you
We
did
are
make it in time.
just getting started. NEG as your highest shareholder, I demand membership. I don't think that's something we can just give to people, is
It
it?
is not something we can give to people as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
But we do have like the water cooler, like because the emojis are really small when they're posted on screen and stuff.
I can still read Riot just fine.
Yes, like right, like that looks fine, but I realized if I did it like 48 by 48 for that type of emoji, it doesn't look good because it just doesn't scale well.
Okay.
But the water cooler looks just fine.
Oh, yeah.
I could post just the 3000 by 3000 image water cooler thumbnail.
You just post a really high-res water cooler.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I was surprised by the detail of level with that water cooler, and it was pretty funny.
You can see all of the water in the cooler.
I've won. Do I have a picture of Sean on my computer? Probably not. I'd have to access Discord to be able to do that, but I can't do that because we're it's our faces right now. But as with the news topic on hand, I do give props to EVGA for being able to. Oh, that's the pallet that was stolen. We know exactly which ones were compromised.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's just good inventory system there. There's knowing which like serial numbers are with which shipment and whatnot. So. Yeah, it's a sign that EVGA kind of has their shit together, so to speak. Remember last year during the riots when people stole iPhones from the Apple Store? And it's like, Apple knew exactly which ones were stolen and just remotely locked them out. And it's just like...
Which was hilarious.
Yeah.
I know they can't lock them with these cards, but...
right.
But hey, they cannot service them for warranty or other stuff, so... Nice.
I wonder... how EVGA is going to prove that you didn't know if it was stolen or not, like, say you're just, like, someone who hadn't heard about the story, you just say, you know what, screw it, I'll just pay the exorbitant price for the graphics card and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like... And then it's like, imagine it's like a couple years down the road, you try to, like, warranty it, and they say it's like, oh, no, this one was actually stolen. And it's just like, well, I mean, I bought it, so I don't know what to tell you,
Yeah, that's kind of the interesting part there with it all. I wonder if they'll push it out so that those particular cards cannot get updates if they have that level of granularity.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Hold on, let me check.
Because I don't know if like Nvidia does like serial number references when they update stuff or stuff like that. I know they check the type of card you have, but not necessarily that type of a deeper info as you may.
Yeah. I don't know what like identifying information is in like the BIOS of the graphics card at the top of my head. If I look at like GPU Z or whatever, it's able to get a device ID. But I don't know if that's just like an ID specific to the device or if it's an ID just specific to the model number in general. So what What's up?
The shareholders are not happy that you do not have the water cooler in the background.
Oh, chat isn't refreshing for me, so thanks.
Oh no, it's just a message that Logdog sent me.
Oh, okay. Well, Anthony isn't here. Again, it's like...
Get Anthony on and you'll make it happen.
Yes. If Anthony, NEG Quantum, Rosji's Reborn are all in the chat at once, then...
You'll make it happen.
Yes. I will leave my chair and go and grab the water cooler in here. Okay.
Well, you heard him, guys. I mean, like, let's be real here. Go get him now. This is not gonna end well, is it? I wonder, do I have
I see our server lighting up here. Anyway.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me just check something. I'm just messaging Nerd Awakens right now to give us that stuff. Give me a pic so I can add him as a as an emoji. Since we have 2 members now, we can make it happen. We need a Nerd Awakens to make it real.
Right. Okay. Anyway.
Such a meme. Such a meme. I've been adding him in the Discord for a little bit now. Oh God. What could possibly go wrong?
Right. Okay. So, anything else to say about the EVGA story?
No, not personally. I mean, I find it interesting, but not much in terms of development there, because they did a good job handling the situation.
Yeah, I mean, all they really can do, right? I wonder if there's an insurance claim for that.
Oh, there we go. An insurance claim for that? Probably.
Yeah, like, I wonder if there's sort of insurance you can get if you're EVGA on that sort of thing. I mean, it's probably the transportation company, like, liability there, so... Yeah. Anyway. Next topic then?
Give me one moment. Trying to... Can I grab that image? Nope, I can't.
Sorry, we're doing production live while on the podcast here.
Yeah.
You see, the benefits just get better and better the more that you watch, okay?
Oh, I think your image is frozen on the stream. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think so too. That's kind of a you problem, because your internet was kind of...
Yeah, my internet's just fine. It still says we're streaming, but I need to fix your stuff real quick.
Well, it was cutting out earlier is what I'm saying.
Give me a second. I'm going to try to fix that here. Let's try to... Oh no, let's just try transitioning back to scenes. Okay, that worked. Cool.
Okay, cool. Back in business.
Yes, we should be up and running now.
Cool.
All right, for our next topic, what do we have? New scene. Facebook's Meta smartwatch leaked an Apple's Watch contender with a camera notch. How do you feel about this thing having a notch, Taylor?
I hate it, and it needs to die in a fire.
I would expect nonetheless. But with it, after Facebook's rebranded the company...
Smartwatch has a fucking notch on it. Are you kidding me? That just can fuck right off.
Oh my god, there's gonna be Discord notification sounds going off for a bit. This is gonna be funny. I need to fix that in a bit. But after Facebook rebranded the company to Meta, ready to expand all their services of the company plans to offer, we may already know the first device the newly named company is working on thanks to a design leak. With it spotted by Bloomberg, images of the Meta smartwatch were found on Facebook's Ray-Ban Stories smart glasses, showing off a rounded design and a large display akin to the Apple Watch Series 7. The one feature that is clearly sets itself apart from any other smartwatch is the small camera notch placed at the bottom. Why at the bottom? That makes no sense. If Apple's recent MacBook Pro design flaws anything to go by, this may be met with criticism. Very much so. But according to the report, the Meta smartwatch will have a detachable wrist straps and a button at the top of the case. Previous rumors indicate that the wearable will have 2 built-in cameras with pictures easily being shared to Meta social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. One camera will be placed at the front, while the others will be placed at the rear. A watch does not need cameras.
No, it does not.
That's honestly just more space you're taking up that you could give to like battery life.
God, people already complain about screen real estate on the watches and whatnot, but let alone without the freaking notch in it. Okay.
But Meta smartwatch is also rumored to support cellular data, which means a smartphone isn't needed for it to function. As expected, it will also have health tracking features since Meta aims to take virtual reality to new heights. There are reason to believe the watch will add to many benefits on the Oculus Quest 2, including the fitness app such as FitXR. Facebook gets... Oh, did my internet just die?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, there we go. But Facebook has yet to officially announce the device, so take this with a pinch of salt. Pass the salt.
Hell yeah.
Meta will face the big competition with Apple, especially in a set to feature camera notch. However, VR compatibility may give it an edge. The Meta rebranding wasn't the only big announcement made at the recent Facebook Connect 21 event, including a new high-end VR headset codenamed Project Cambria, along with Grand Theft Auto coming to the Oculus Quest 2. How do you play GTA? I guess the first-person perspective?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You'd have to, right? Like, yeah.
Why do you even need a camera on a watch to get tracked? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
No, like, seriously, like...
Valid everything must track us nowadays. Yeah.
This is just like a way for Facebook to have a hardware level of tracking you wherever.
I wonder if I've ever told about the story of... So I was on Discord talking to somebody, and we just got finished watching the recent Demon Slayer movie. And we were talking about like jackets and whatnot, and I said, man, if they made like a Rengoku type jacket, I would rock the hell out of that.
Oh no.
And literally within 10 minutes of me going back onto my phone and like scrolling through like YouTube and whatnot, I'm getting ads for like fucking anime jackets. I was like, come on, don't make it that obvious.
That's been happening all the time with two of my coworkers at work and whatnot. They'll be talking about some like random stuff. Mostly like stuff pertaining to like their kids or whatever, because they're both like moms. And it's like, I'll suddenly just get like ads relevant to what they were talking about on like Twitter or something. And it's just like, I don't have a kid.
Yeah. Drip. Straight up though, that jacket would look cool. I'm gonna start getting ads for it again.
Oh, what? So now you want the ads?
No, it's just so I can make it obvious and not buy shit from it. But so
Gotcha.
with this design, outside the notch,
yeah.
What do you think of the design aspect? I'm gonna pull it back up on the news scene.
Let me go back to the article. Sorry. It looks like a dumber Apple Watch. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I think
really
it looks
weird.
I think it looks pretty generic.
Yeah, it doesn't
Probably because Apple's design makes it look a little bit more generic.
Yeah.
I always
It
get
literally
ads
looks
from
like
flight
every other
schools.
watch.
I wonder why. It literally looks like every other watch. Well, like Samsung's watches look different, so that's
The Android
something.
watches tend to be more round.
Yeah,
like
which
that's
is-
the thing. It's like from a distance, I probably couldn't tell this thing apart from an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
From a distance. But
Although I don't like how thick the bezels are on that.
right, exactly. And it's just like compromises all around on the screen real estate, which is already a big complaint of watches, smartwatches, of like not having enough screen size to do shit with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So
I wonder how nasty the OS on this is gonna look.
yeah, does the article say what?
No, because it's just a design leak. That's all it is.
Okay.
It doesn't go into the OS that I'll use or anything like that.
Mhm.
And I think it's gonna look like garbage.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
If Facebook has their own OS for it, that's gonna be hell.
Yeah, that's not gonna look pretty.
We can only hope that it runs something like Wear OS or something. I don't know.
How do I set it so YouTube does not block comments? Like, because I have to
I
go
don't-
back and like show comments and whatnot, but that doesn't appear in like the chat when it comes to Streamlabs, so I can't unblock it from there. So every now and then I have to tab back over to like uncensor comments because I don't mean to censor them. That's just YouTube being YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Can I just set an unfiltered setting? That'd be nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it's going to be a flop.
Oh, 100%. I really hope no one buys this.
Honestly, the part that intrigues me most about this is the comment that you can be able to play GTA on a VR headset.
Yeah.
That's the only thing kind of interests me there, because like, is it just gonna be a first person perspective? Because I know that's available for GTA 5 first person, but I don't know if it is available for like San Andreas.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting. Are you excited for the off topic? Are you excited for the GTA trilogy remake?
Not really.
Okay.
In fact, actually not at all. To be quite honest, I really don't care about GTA.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
More of that, waiting for more of that Elden Ring stuff to pop out.
Exactly.
When's it supposed to release now?
January.
January
22nd, I think. Yeah.
It keeps getting delayed, so I keep forgetting.
I know.
I know it's not. That kind of the thing that has me worried too is that just it keeps getting delayed. Although I don't think it's a dev problem as much as it is a George R.R. Martin just taking forever to write stuff.
Yeah. I realize that it's like there were 2 games coming out this month I'm interested in. Battlefield 2042 comes November 19th.
They said 11th of November, says Luke Pate. Well, let's do a live fact check.
About what?
Elden Ring release.
Yeah, it's in like January.
Luke Pate says it's November 11th.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's February 25th, 2022. Maybe he's not talking about Elden Ring.
Maybe it's,
I don't know.
Loop, what you talking about there? I need a little bit of clarification on that. But yeah, I see here from PC Gamer, posted literally 3 days ago, is February 25th, 2022.
111 days.
It keeps, like I said, it just keeps getting delayed.
No, it only got delayed by a month officially. It only ever got delayed by a month because we had no idea of the release date for Forever.
Oh, the GTA trilogy. Okay, that makes sense now. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. No, so it's like for Elden Ring, we had no real information and no real like release date in Forever, and then when it finally came back, they finally gave us the release date of like January 22nd or whatever, and then like a couple of weeks ago, it got delayed by a month, and that's it. Okay. Yeah, so it doesn't keep getting delayed. It was delayed once.
Gotcha there. Well, you know what we do have information about and confirmed stuff?
Huh.
The S22 Ultra design.
Oh God. Yes.
Let's dive into
Somebody's
this.
fired.
So yeah, somebody is straight up fired. But brought to us by WCCF Tech, the Galaxy S22 Ultra finally breaks cover in real life pictures. I am
so glad the back camera looks like this and not some of the concept designs I saw floating around as early as a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I honestly like the shelf design on the S22. Just like the standard one. I thought that looked pretty clean. It flowed well with the body design and body.
It'll like wrap around and whatnot.
Yeah. I kind of wish they carried it over to this, to be honest, because I don't like how the cameras themselves are just like out there without protection. Yeah. That's a personal thing, but that's kind of off the topic. But with it, do you think that it's like some intern got fired or that like somebody left it at a bar again?
I think someone legitimately like who was in Samsung who had the position of having like this device for like early testing and whatnot.
Yeah.
Just decided to leak it.
Nice.
Yeah.
But with it, we've been hearing a lot of buzz about the Galaxy S22 series, and well, things have decided to unfold. Get it? In a way we did not think they would.
Oh my God. Yes, I get it. Let's move on, please.
The first set of live photos of Samsung's upcoming flagship has leaked, showing the Galaxy S22 Ultra in its flesh. And well, it's a lot to stomach, apparently. The Galaxy S22 Ultra has as much Galaxy Note as it could be, and it's time we accept it.
Yeah, I think this confirms that it's like Samsung merged the Note and S lines, because this design from the front, like just looking at this front picture here that you have on the podcast or like on stream, I could not say whether or not that was a Note 20 Ultra or an S22 Ultra just from the front design.
And honestly, I kind of appreciate them just kind of streamlining it. Because now just the S series is their like top of the line, all that type of stuff, and they can let their A's and their other things be the mid range and whatnot.
Yeah, I appreciate they put the botsy design onto the S22 Ultra. So.
And with it, the Galaxy S22 Ultra, as you can see in real life photos below, looks a lot like a Galaxy Note than an S device. It's almost as if Samsung decided to pay a visit to the drawing board and decided to rework things all over again. The leak has happened thanks to the front page tech, and well, you can see the GOG in the pictures below. But with it, it straight up looks like a Note 20. Like, even the bottom. But one thing it does have that looks nice is that matte black finish.
Yeah, I hope all the colors are going to be matte.
That looks nice. But as you can see on the particular photo, it does state that unauthorized use prohibited, for no photos allowed, not for sale, and do not leak info.
Well, somebody can't read.
Somebody got fired. See, that's what the issue. You're in Korea, and you post English text on it? I'm just kidding. I don't know where this was based.
It was probably, I think the original like photos started circulating from Korea. So yeah, that's the only region that's going to have these out. 1 week of usage, you'll have your fingerprints all over the back. Yeah, that is true.
That's true, but I know I've heard with the S20, just the S22 version, the matte black that they had, like it was very fingerprint resistant. And it's on that front, so it's still possible. Plus, typically that's not hard to clean up necessarily. I know the good test would be me because I have like very oily hands and whatnot. So I was going to bring that up.
I think it depends on how oily your skin is. Mine is very, very dry, and so it's like the back of my Note that's like kind of a matte glass finish too and whatnot is not very fingerprinty at all. So it's kind of nice.
Yeah, we have the two different extremes there because you got the nice dry hands. I got them like oily, rubbery ones.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I can't grip things as well with this. Oh, but what do you think of the design overall?
Well, I mean, I love the Note design, and this is essentially a Note design, so of course I love it.
Fair enough. Are you happy that the S Pen is back?
Oh yeah, big time. Oh, they shifted this. Oh no, wait, no, it's on the same side. We're good. Actually, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it's on the left side.
Yeah, okay, that's normal then. We're good.
Why doesn't it have a headphone jack?
Yeah, see, it's like, see that little space to, the opposite end of the S Pen, that little blank space right there.
Yeah, that's what's
going on right there. Yeah. Why isn't there a headphone jack?
You can
there's
still
a space for it right there.
You can see that there's still the protective film on it.
Yeah.
Nice. But I know
resale value.
Pretty much. But do you plan on upgrading to this phone?
Yes, definitely.
Nice. What are you going to do with your current
phone? Trade it in or just keep it and display it. I don't know. Sell it to you.
I was about to say. At this point, it's been like a month since I ordered a screen for my new phone. So it's like I'm at the point of just axing the order. And we got to do a shareholder.
Yeah. Oh, new shareholder.
New shareholder drop. But with it, it looks exactly like it does in the renders.
Yes.
Let me just see if I can find a water cooler spam.
Cash.
Let me pull it up.
Riot.
See, I knew those emojis would pay off. Water cooler, riot. I need to make an or one now.
A what one?
Or. Water cooler or riot.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if I can pull up images of the renders because they actually look pretty much just like the renders said.
Yeah, no, renders have gotten really, really good lately, almost to like a questionable degree.
Well, it's not only. I'm trying to let me go to Twitter and go to Ice Universe's page and I can find it. There we go. I need to find him because I know he's posted recently. I just need to find it.
I love how it's like the
first
time I saw it's like the pictures of the S22 was on like Twitter the other day, and it's just like the only contents I had is like Samsung executives are going to be losing sleep tonight, and it's like what? Oh.
Somehow I keep losing my my TV remote on my bed. I blame Matt.
He blames you.
That's fair.
That's
not to block anything.
The expected behavior.
So here is the tweet from Ice Universe about it, and you can see the renders right here. This is the red one, which I think, like, if they go
Yeah,
with the
that's-
matte design on it, they
Yeah.
look clean. And the renders, the camera housings are a little bit smaller, but the overall design language is very much the same.
Yeah.
Plus
Let's see. There
that-
was like
is the S-
questionable.
Is
for a-
the S Pen that big?
I don't think so.
Because if it is that big in the phone, that's kind of nutty.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that large. Yeah, there was like kind of a.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, there's Anthony. Now we just need.
All
All right. Shareholder attendance report. We have Anthony.
No, hold up. Let's do it this way. Shareholders in attendance who wish to see the water cooler moved to Thailand's room, say aye. All right, let's see what type of reaction that gets.
Yeah, but yeah, there was a question about the back camera design and whatnot, and some people thought it was gonna be like this whole little. Okay, well, obviously.
People aren't listening, apparently.
Right. Like this whole like sort of like P-shaped design that was going to be in its own little like housing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad that they're separate like this.
Yeah.
I'm very glad that they turned out to be separate. Okay.
They does look nice.
Yes.
I know there was an image of one of the renders that had like all 4 different colors. But I'm not exactly sure where that is. Although I did see the render. I'll find that real quick. There we go. But I actually really like the design of this phone. I wish it did have a little bit more of a transition in terms of like the S22 body language, but I can understand making them different.
Right, yeah. So hopefully the specs live up to everything. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not Samsung sits. For me, the most interesting thing might be to see whether or not Samsung sits with a Snapdragon for North America and then Exynos for the rest of the world, or if they just do Exynos across the board and completely abandon Qualcomm.
I think they're going to transition and just go Exynos in the future.
Think so?
They're going to try to make it all in-house.
Yeah.
Because
Exynos should theoretically be good enough now, but
yeah, like it should relatively be there, as well as just making it in-house would make it much more profitable for I still only see one eye in chat. But with it, I lost my train of thought. Darn it.
You know what? I think that's good enough. Well, the shareholders have spoken.
Are you gonna go get it?
Yep. God damn it. Okay.
Just start spamming the chat with water cooler.
Okay. I will be right back.
You have to move it back out when we film. That's gonna be hilarious. Oh my god. Air cooler. Thank you, regular. Oh no, this is gonna be an absolute mess. This could be just absolute mess. I have to check back the chat on occasion to make sure nothing is getting blocked, and that's probably the most annoying part. How do I add an extra emoji? Emojis. Add another one. I know what I'm gonna do for Sean's emoji. Water cooler hype. Tune in, guys. New water cooler lore dropped. This is such an absolute mess.
I think I broke it.
What do you mean you think you broke it?
Hold on.
Oh no. Oh no. This is not gonna end well. Not gonna end well at all, boys. Okay, that's step 1 there.
There is the goddamn water cooler.
Well, it's got water in it?
Yes, it still has water in it.
Does that? I don't see a jug on there.
It fucking tipped over when I was moving it,
Oh.
and part of it broke, I think.
Like, did the little pointy bit break?
Hold on. I'll grab the other pieces.
Okay. That's just a cooler. What are we doing here? Oh my god. Okay, I got that. I wonder how large I can make these images. Select image. Open. Save and publish. Okay, we should have a new Nerd Awakens water cooler or a thing. Oh, that should come off. You're supposed to get in there and clean it on occasion, I think. Okay, so my theory is that stuff is supposed to come off because you're supposed to occasionally like get in there and clean it if necessary.
Okay.
But yeah,
okay.
As chat's Raspberries is saying, that part looks like it's supposed to come off.
Okay.
Can you move it to your left just a bit so we have it in frame?
Sure.
Thank you. Last walk crew had something similar happen for you to get it in and clean it. Makes sense. Yep. So, okay. So I should have a new new thumbnail for Sean.
There's water fucking everywhere.
Max Mix just commuted seppuku. What the hell are you saying?
Fits the water cooler. Okay.
So hold up, real quick, for those who are a member and a share hodler,
yes,
refresh the page and you should have a new emoji for Sean.
Oh god.
Can I use my own emojis? I think I can. Fix the mic in the water. Is my mic broken?
Yeah, it said Matt's Mitts just committed seppuku.
I assume it means my mic. It's picking up on Discord, or not on Discord, but on
yeah,
like Streamlabs just fine. Yep, that's
yeah, I hear it. I hear you on the stream. Okay.
But yeah, new Sean emoji just dropped.
Oh god. There's water fucking everywhere. It's the mic and water cooler. All right.
Does my mic sound bad? Like, let's be honest.
No,
here.
it sounds fine.
Okay.
Hold on.
So I'm like trying to genuinely understand here if something's broken or not. Welcome to a live stream of us repairing a water cooler. We're supposed to do news, but that doesn't work. Your mic sounds like you're far from it. Oh, because I'm not close to it like this. That's probably what it is. I moved it down a little bit. Does it sound better? Oh, I think I know. I see the issue. I actually turned my gain down in Streamlabs. I didn't even notice. That probably should fix it now. Let's get that a little out of the shot now. Anyone else having the issues or just me? So it sounded okay. So when you say it sounds like you're far from your mic, that allowed me to fix it because I actually bumped down the audio volume on my mic in Streamlabs. So that's Boomer Stream. Next emoji is gonna be Boomer Stream. Like this freaking boomer over here. Now give you the tech news. Is that really what we're here for? We're here for the memes, let's be honest. We're here for the water cooler.
Yeah. Okay.
Snap it into place now. I think you're supposed to put that little handle part at the back.
This?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
There's like
Like,
a metal tube that hooks into it.
Okay. I think that's supposed to like allow you to grip it and pull it up. I have the next news piece pulled up whenever we're good. Oh, I see what you're saying about the little part there.
There's like this little like rubber bit here, and there's.
You need to bring it down so I can see it.
I think the little metal bit goes into the rubber tube.
Okay. What is it? It's a Primo water cooler. Trying to see if I can find an image of this exact water cooler so I know what it's. I think I found an image of it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it either. Damn, these people make a lot of water coolers. Ah, this is it. Okay, so this is the water cooler. And from the image, it says it's supposed to go to the back. Like, I don't get... Is it just going?
Fucking shit.
Bro, like it. Okay, hold up. Take the. So you put the thing in on wrong. It's supposed to go towards the back. If you look at the stream, I have an image of it pulled up, and you. What are we doing? So you should see the image on stream, and you should see how the thing is not pointed, like that, like a little hand part is supposed to be not in view.
What's up? Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the picture there.
Tear it open and do a water cooler review. That we'll make a video for that. How about that? Would you be down for that, regular name? Just doing a water cooler review for a video? Gotta read how the temperature output is, how much power it draws.
Like a manual.
I don't even know which water cooler this is. How much did you just have like a lot of water spill on your ground?
Yes.
Okay, the Primo 601130 2-spout hot and cool water dispenser. Do a video for that. Yes, tear it down and do a water cooler review, and you also get to do a how to repair video.
I guess that's gonna be my video today.
We're gonna do that in a tech meme review. How about that?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there then. Excellent.
You're a good man, regular name.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring us all. Can I bring this whole thing into frame? Oh, that's me. Oh no, I can't. Oh well.
Okay. You instead are a certified water cooler technician.
I'm trying to. I don't like roughly know what's half and half on the stream. That should be fine. It'll work. Roughly there, maybe. I don't know. This is what we call content.
Yeah. All right, can we move on with the news? Because the sooner we can get the water cooler fixed, the better.
I'm dying over here, man. Oh my god. You instead are a certified water cooler technician and a good one at that.
Chloe is freaked the fuck out right now.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why too. Are the share hodlers happy? You better fucking be.
times. Oh my god, we're already an hour into the podcast and we've
done like 2 stories.
We've done 2 stories and break a goddamn water cooler.
This podcast is at least definitely more lit than the WAN show.
We got more going on than the WAN show, that's for sure.
Alright, so now there's just a broken water cooler behind me. I can't believe that's going to be my fucking video this week, is repairing the water cooler.
It's not just repairing and reviewing.
Watch this be like our most viewed video for some odd reason. Chloe, no, stop. Out from under there. It's okay.
Just how we... water cooler review.
Hi.
Okay. Next topic. Hi, Chloe.
He's very upset.
Can I get a... there we go. Nice little shot of Chloe there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she hasn't started drinking up the water.
Yeah, could you please do that? That would help.
That's a no from her. Your floor is now hydrated. True. Speaking of hydrated, I'm gonna take a moment and just...
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm like halfway through my bottle.
Okay.
But for our next news topic now. God, this is such a joke. McDonald's acquires AI tech company Apparent with it. So this is a weird way to structure technology has become increasingly important to investments for the fast food chain, especially since it can help improve drive-through times and labor costs. 2 areas the company has been working to improve. McDonald's previously said it was testing voice-activated drive-thrus and must have liked the results to pursue an acquisition. It also tests automated... You good?
Okay, good.
Do you have like towels on the ground or something?
Huh?
Do you have towels on the ground soaking it up?
No.
Why not?
I don't have spare towels. I live by myself. Why would I have spare towels?
I just assume people have like 3 or 4 towels they rotate through.
What? No. Who the fuck else would be staying here that would need a towel?
Just to keep them fresh between laundry days.
I wash them once a week.
What does your dad use then?
He brings his own from Mexico.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I come from a family where every shirt that is no longer being used is turned into rags for occasions like this.
Oh, okay.
So it's like for my family's lifestyle is like, hey, no, that's not shove your blanket on the water.
No, I need that later too.
Where was I? News topic. With it, McDonald's is kind of. With the latest acquisition, McDonald's is securing a place and a tech leader within the fast food space. It previously brought dynamic yield for $300 million earlier this year, and has since deployed the company's decision technology to drive-thrus at 8,000 restaurants in the U.S. and plans on to reach just about all drive-thrus in the U.S. and Australia by the end of the year. It also invested $3.7 million into Plexer, a mobile app vendor, to improve its app. Building our technology and infrastructure and digital capabilities are fundamental to our velocity growth plan and enable us to meet rising expectations from our customers, while making it simpler to even more enjoyable for crew members to service our guests. McDonald's president and CEO Steve Easterbrook said in the latest press release. My brain is fried right now. I was laughing way too hard. Started to get.
I am beyond tilted.
I've started to get a headache now because of that. Because how much laughing I've been doing. Okay. But long story short, McDonald's is making their drive-thrus automated.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of this this upgrade, as some may say?
Pretty indifferent.
Fair enough.
I guarantee you this automated system will still misunderstand my order the same amount of times as a normal person would, so yeah.
That's true. How often do you
Although
go through McDonald's, though?
Maybe once a month? Not a whole lot. Yeah.
But yeah, with this given technology, it's interesting. I'm interested in see how it goes, but it's one more just step of just like it's replacing people.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there still needs to be somebody to accept your card and give you your food, because that's what the given person at the drive-thru does. That they take the orders and give the orders. So
right, exactly.
Which I do give credit to them, because that is quite the load to do at rush hour times.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's like automation of like jobs like these is something you have to watch out for, and something you kind of have to plan for. The only like person of significant relevance I've heard really talk about it in any sort of like big spotlight or like big audience was Andrew Yang.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
which
kind of interesting.
Yeah, I to be fair, in terms of like politics, he's probably he is part of the younger crowd, so he understands that type of stuff.
Yeah,
politicians tend to be much more boomer, as one would expect. That is very true. Yeah, as one would expect.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Interesting news topic. I'm interested to see how it develops, but not much outside that right now. You good?
No, but let's keep going.
You want to put down like some paper towels to soak up the water?
I don't have enough paper towels.
I'll bring over some towels later to clean it up.
Thank you. Okay. Or I might do after we're done, I'll just take a mop to the just take a mop to the floor.
Gonna sweep it up.
Yeah.
Sweep up the water.
Yes.
All right. We still do it. We haven't even talked about our headline topic.
No, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. You know what's good with the current frame right now? You can still see the water cooler on it, so that's nice. That's good.
You know, I'm glad. I really am glad you can see the fucking water cooler.
I think the part that threw me for the loop the most is just it started pouring out water immediately.
Wasn't expecting that either.
All good. Let's move on to the next news topic in relations to the definitely the biggest piece of news in this past week has been the drop of Alder Lake. But with it, specifically, we'll dive into a little bit more overview, because we've each watched a good significant chunk of reviews and have our own thoughts on that type of stuff. Your initial impressions on Alder Lake?
Good job, Intel.
Okay. Mine is also nice job on Intel. They've the steps they've taken does seem to be paying off in terms of the technology, both in every aspect from DDR5 to new socket. Definitely shows that their cores seem to work quite well on Windows 11. No surprise there, because Thread Director is a thing on it. But one part I did mention in my little review of, or like little thing earlier this week about Alder Lake, kind of recapping their paper release, is I was worried about Windows 10 performance because Thread Director is not on there.
Right.
Yeah. And a worst case scenario was that like they actually give stuff to the efficiency cores.
Mm-hmm.
That happens quite a lot.
Okay.
Who does a good part of comparison between 10 and 11 is Hardware Canucks. If you want to watch their video, they do a very good deep dive, and there are some programs that are not affected, some programs that suffer really hard and perform worse than the 10,000 series.
Yeah. So out of curiosity, what do you think, what's your stance on like the logic of using Windows 10 or 11 for testing here?
So I think if we did testing, for example,
yeah,
what I would do for an initial release, because what I would think would be best case versus best case is have all of them running on what operating system works best with them.
Okay,
So,
yeah, I would have done it on Windows 11 as well if we were testing it.
yeah, so Windows 11 for Alder Lake, but I think I would do Windows 10 for Ryzen, given the recent issues, as well as all gaming performance still suffers on Windows 11. That's just a fact.
Okay, the Ryzen issues got fixed, so I wouldn't have.
But you could argue that it's still like, if you're giving one the best case scenario, you got to give the other the best case scenario.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
That's my concept behind it, which is why you used to give DDR4 to AMD, and you can still give DDR5. That's how I would present the initial review. Is like, I want to give each of them their best case scenario to be able to perform at their max capability.
Yeah, okay, we're of the same opinion then. Yeah, I would have done it same way. Okay.
Yeah. Then I think we could do a series of videos in terms of like Windows 11 versus Windows 10, and DDR4 versus DDR5, and you could since it's
comparing
a weird gap right now, you could do
like
such an interesting comparison videos and break up the content to make it more in depth over like the week or 2 weeks to come. We are not at that level yet. I wish we could get stuff like that, but hey, that's how I would do it, and I think we can agree upon that, how we would do it in the future if that opportunity arisen. Yeah,
I know a lot of people were roasting both sides actually. Well, no, just in general, just like it was mostly AMD fanboys just saying we're like not super happy with how AMD testing was conducted for some reason on pretty much not just for like even hardware on bots caught shit for it too, and it's just like, I don't know, can the AMD fanboys just not handle that maybe their chip isn't the best anymore? I don't know.
Well, it's
in some areas.
It's one of those aspects of, do you make it a fair competition, or do you make it each perform the best capable they can? Because
I think just give it a best case scenario for both things that you're testing.
Yeah, so that's why I would say DDR4 Windows 10 on Ryzen and DDR5 Windows 11 on Intel. That would be my concept behind testing, because Windows 10 is a very mature program. It works exceptionally well, and Ryzen works on it properly. Windows 11 still has some hiccups in its programming, and especially with the bug there. But also an important note that Windows 10 or 11 fix for AMD only came out 2 or 3 days before people started actually able to start doing testing. So that's an interesting part there.
Yeah. Steve from Gamers Nexus in his review and whatnot, it's like, so he tested with Windows 10. And his logic was that it's like, it's going to be pretty much representative of what the viewers have and everything if they were to buy Alder Lake. So it's like, if they were to buy Alder Lake, good chance they're probably just running Windows 10. And then Linus's logic they talked about on the WAN show was it's just like, well, if you're buying a new computer, it's with Alder Lake, it's going to have Windows 11 on it. And it's like, I see both sides there. It's like, at the same time also, it's like, you could also maybe make the case that it's like, it would be beneficial to upgrade to Windows 11 if you got Alder Lake into an existing system because of that new scheduler. So
the scheduler literally makes Windows 11 necessary for Alder Lake. Like that's just facts.
Right. Yeah.
If you don't have it, it breaks maybe like 2 out of 10
breaks
times.
Quite a bit. It breaks quite a bit.
It breaks a good chunk. I understand the theories behind both of them, because Linus also did explain on the WAN show that the reason they tested it that way is because the theory is you still want that video to be relevant a year from now when people are trying to get ideas of what they want to buy. And what more people are going to start using by that point is going to be Windows 11.
Right, adoption will only grow from the publishing of the video onward, so...
Yeah. So that's like, I can understand the point where he's coming from, but we also have to understand that Windows 11 as the moment is not going to be what it is a year from now. It's going to be so much more polished.
Right. It'd be worth redoing a suite of tests in like a year, in all honesty, for stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's why, like, on an initial review, we would do it that way. Then, follow-up videos week after would just be, Windows 10 between all of them, Windows 11, DDR4 versus DDR5. That's how I would try to break that down. That would require us getting there, though, and I have no idea what the requirements for that is.
Right.
We're probably like 1/10 of what or 100th of what you need for that. But I understand the logic behind Linus is thinking. I just don't agree with it.
Okay.
Yeah, because
okay.
he also states, if you also state that, oh, I'm giving them DDR5 because you want them to perform the best that they can. Well, in that theory, then you should also let AMD use Windows 10 because that's what they're performing best on right now.
Well, that was before the patches.
No, even
were
still
applied.
with the updates.
Really?
Yeah, like gaming performance is
I
still.
need a source for that.
It was Hardware Canucks specifically.
Okay.
In
Okay,
gaming
gotcha.
performance, you could see that there's still a big gap between Windows 11 and 10, so that does make a difference.
Gotcha.
That's why
okay.
I honestly like their video the best when comparing those two operating systems. I wasn't able to find another one comparing the two OSs, but that's that.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, if we could watch the Hardware Canucks video when we go over to your house if you wish.
Yeah. For sure, Hardware Canucks was running with the Ryzen patch for it.
Yes.
Okay.
They did say that they were tested with the given Ryzen patch.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna be fine like picking something. Let me just pull up just like a spot from Windows 11 and Windows 10 to give you an idea. So this is one case where I don't want to play the audio because I know that's just gonna break stuff. There we go. So here's one image. I'm not trying to cherry pick. I'm just pulling up images that are relevant throughout. But here's a great example of Windows 10 and 11 just breaking on the 12900K, because it's like 3 times worse.
Oh shit!
That's why you need Windows 11 for them, but it's not necessary for AMD.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like you can see, like within on this part, it is within a given margin of error.
And unless the scheduler breaks, in which case,
in that case, it does. And let me
quite
pull
obviously
up gaming performance. I have to freaking scroll a while to be able to see this stuff. There we go. Pull that part up. Yeah, this graph, like here for CSGO, for example, shows the difference between Windows 10 and Windows 11 and their performances on gaming for this part. And you can see that's a big gap there between 10 and 11.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like one of those cases, like
what the hell is going on?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a more FPS relevant game, like not CSGO, pretty much. Doom Eternal.
You mean 876 frames isn't enough for you?
No. Okay, here's one for Far Cry 6, for example. Oops, that's the wrong scene. I did not mean to play the intro. For Far Cry 6, which is you expect to be a intensive game for its graphics, you can see it's still, on average, it does trade blows, but it's one of those things you kind of gotta pick. Like,
what kills me is like the inconsistency of it. In all honesty,
yeah,
like why it's like in
also,
some cases Windows 11 performs better, and it's like seemingly at random almost. I don't know.
So it's primarily with like real world tasks that the 12900K breaks on Windows 10. What I don't understand is why they don't push Threadripper to Windows 10.
Wait, what?
Like not Threadripper, Thread Director. I said
oh, yeah, okay, no, I got you.
Sorry, naming schemes and talking about the two companies gets confusing.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. But also, what I find funny as well is how hot the 12900K runs.
Yeah, as our headline for the stream is heat your house this winter with 12900K. Yeah,
so with it, so Intel has done a thing now where they've like said, okay, this is what your base performance is going to look like. It's about like 125 TDP. And this is what max performance looks like. It's 240. It's like twice as much. So in theory, when you're rendering stuff or playing games, you should expect that higher max power draw. Bro, that the NHD 15 or whatever the top cooler from Noctua is, right?
Yeah, couldn't
do it. It couldn't do it. That's crazy.
Yeah. Intel, how the hell were you testing this? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, it's
like,
that's gonna need to be for the 13 series or whatever. That needs to be Intel's focus, is cooling things down a bit.
yeah, like here's a great graph. You can see the I didn't mean to play it. There we go. On this graph from Hardware Canucks, we got a graph from outside source. You can see the 5900X consistent at 120 TDP and power draw on that part. Very consistent on its wattage. The i9 11900K, it peaks, but then it drops down consistent about 125.
It
watts.
stabilizes, yeah.
Yeah. We're talking about 230 for this 12900K.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
Which, given, okay, there's two takeaways from this that I want to point about. One, I'm surprised how much Intel was able to crank into that CPU and get out.
Yes.
That is kind of nutty because it is a very good CPU. Those performance cores, they're champs, but those efficiency cores are not slacking. They are holding their weight and keeping it, even with single threading. Also, credit to AMD for being able to make the 5950X perform the way it does at about half the power.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Nutty.
Yeah, that is really nutty. It's gonna be. I can't wait for the years to come to see how these two companies just trade back and forth, blow to blow. I can't wait for chips to get cheaper too, because the next upgrade I plan for my system is just upgrading my CPU from the 3900X to the 5900X when it's cheaper, because it's literally just plug and play for me right now.
Nice.
Yeah. But I heard recommendations like you're gonna need a 360 rad to be able to cool this thing.
Pretty much on a custom loop, also.
Just the amount of money you have to sink into Alder Lake itself is gonna be kind of insane.
The platform price is gonna be insane. So it's like
motherboards are like $400-$500 at what would be considered mid-tier.
Yeah, DDR5 is triple the price for capacity than DDR4 right now.
Yes.
And plus you need an insane cooler to go with it.
And you're gonna need a pretty beefy power supply to be able to run all of it too.
You might also need a new power supply with the new 12-pin connector for ATX. Yeah.
It is gonna these systems are not gonna be cheap.
No, they aren't.
And man,
at least on the high end, things get knocked down a bit if you go so it's like the 12600K, which was kind of like everyone's sort of spotlight and everything for performing very, very well. The i5 is very, very competitive. But again, it's just evaluating the processor itself individually at its price point. Yes, it is very competitive. There's no really arguing that and everything. However, it's just when you get into, just as we were talking about, the price of the overall platform to put it on, that's when things start getting a bit crazy.
Yeah, and that's, I think, the picture that a good chunk of people are missing, or at least not making it as obvious as they should, is this is going to be an expensive system.
Yeah.
You still can run the 12600K at with DDR4. Hardware Unboxed showed a great video comparing DDR5 to 4 on that part. Most things you'll see negligence in performance gains. Some things you may see up to 7%, 5 to 7%, but they're kind of far and few in between. So that's one takeaway there. If you want to make it cheaper, you can, but the board itself is still going to cost a chunk. And you could probably run the NHD 15, I'm probably saying it wrong, on a 12600K. Most of them have been putting out reviews for the 12900, so it's been kind of hard to get a wide view of the 12600.
Yeah.
Am I calling it correctly? Yeah, NHD 15 from Doctua. I got that correct. I was questioning it because I was like, is it correct? What is the part that has intrigued you the most about this system or about this new chip?
I think it's interesting bringing the whole efficiency cores to the desktop sort of thing. It's because it's done just in mobile, literally just as a battery saving measure, and you don't necessarily need to save on battery when you have something connected to the wall outlet constantly. So I guess it's just less theoretically less heat, less power draw, which I guess marginally helps stuff, but yeah, when it's like I think whatever gains Sears made by handing stuff off to the efficiency cores is pretty put off when the thing is going full bore at 240 watts cons for a while. Whatever
Yeah.
sort of like efficiency and savings you have by like throwing shit to the e-cores from time to time, it gets immediately thrown out the window and kind of balanced or canceled out by boring 240 watts constantly.
Yeah, I don't think so. Like efficiency wise, I don't think that was the main goal of the e-cores. To me, at least concept wise, what I would want e-cores to do is make multitasking easier when doing stuff like being able to play video game and stream at the same time, or playing video game, Discord and YouTube videos and stuff like that going at the same time.
Yeah.
That should be theoretically more balanced now, or at least work better on that part. I haven't found any tests about that just yet. But it's something I would love to see. I wish I had the money to be able to make that happen. One day, though. One day. If we get enough shareholders, then maybe.
Right.
Oh, my gosh. I can't. But
I put in all this work to get the water cooler into the room, and the hodlers fucking leave.
I know, right? All of them leave.
Yeah.
They pleased and left. They
I know.
pleased out.
Yeah, anyway.
But do you think AMD will follow that trend?
I don't think so, actually.
No.
No, I don't think so. I think, like, especially on the higher end, where it's like AMD just has, like, in general, more cores than Intel does.
Intel has more cores now.
More
technically
performance.
tied. They're technically tied now.
Yeah, I don't think AMD really sees a point in it, in all honesty.
Raspberries is still here. Nice.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, valued shareholder.
Yes.
Let's do who else is still here?
Roll call. All right. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really see AMD going this direction. I don't think they see the point in it, in all honesty. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the strengths that they have right now, I don't see them doing it either. Because just in general, their cores are pretty darn strong right now. And with the amount of cores that they've been able to put on stuff, yeah. They didn't have to increase their socket to be able to make it work. Although they are transitioning to a new socket next year, so that's going to be interesting. I think they're staying on 7 nanometer though for this generation, comfortably sitting in bed. Very nice.
I would hope so. Yeah.
I know we had another news topic in reference to AMD Zen 4 and Zen 5. Did you kind of want to touch on that so we could discuss the two?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So in reference to the next part here, AMD Zen 4 dense cores for next generation Ryzen and EPYC CPUs detailed, up to 16 cores per chiplet, and a new cache design tackles Intel's hybrid approach. AMD Zen 4 or Zen 4 dense chiplets designed for a next-gen Ryzen and EPYC CPUs have been detailed in a new video published by Moore's Law is Dead. The leaker and insider revealed brand new on-the-core technologies that will tackle Intel's own hybrid architecture approach by 2023. AMD's Zen 4D chiplets design said to implement the next generation of Ryzen EPYC CPUs, but will be the first seen in action on the I don't know how to pronounce that, Bergamo server chips, commercial grade stuff, and are planned to launch in 2023. The approach is very different from Intel's hybrid architecture that we will see on Alder Lake's lineup chips. Both companies will feature two different core technologies on the same chips and with their own underlying cache and designs. But AMD's approach is more focused on maximizing multi-threaded performance over Intel's efficiency approach, which makes sense.
Yeah.
It's stated that AMD Zen 4D cores will be a stripped-down version of the standard Zen 4 cores with a redesigned cache and few features. The cores are also said to feature lower clock speeds to hit power consumption targets, but the main goal is to increase the overall core density. While Zen 4 will rock 8 cores per chiplet, Zen 4D will rock up to 16 cores per chiplet. So doubling it there. This will also allow AMD up to to uplift core counts on next generation processors and also scale up its multi-threaded performance. So instead of seeing like the 5950X with like 32 cores, so that with like 64 cores.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you think this is this just kind of reminds me of like the bulldozer? It's like just throw more cores at it.
Yeah, in a lot of ways it's like it's not necessarily heartening to see AMD go back to that sort of old habit of just throwing more cores at stuff.
But it's also an interesting concept because if they could pack more onto a chiplet in a smaller amount of space and give a still a bigger or the same performance level per core, that means higher yields.
Right. No, I mean,
future,
I think, to be fair, it's like it might be the way to go. I don't know. I'm still honestly just processing the point of the efficiency cores on an Intel chip and everything, and it's like, I think there's not really enough, I don't think they've existed long enough yet for there to be, a use case really demonstrated for them properly, in all honesty, so... Yeah,
I haven't seen anything necessarily demonstrating it well as of the time, outside of their own press briefs. I'm still kind of waiting for other tech tubers to kind of talk about that stuff to see what it's like. It's still in its infancy, so it's kind of hard to tell. We'd have to give it a little bit of time to be able to mature and see what it's like, but... depending on how well, say, AMD does upscaling this technology, making it so the same size chiplet can have a double the cores, but each core still have the same performance. That may be a better future because I think AMD's chiplet technology is, in theory, a lot easier in terms of load compared to AMD or Intel's. Because they can produce more of them and whatnot. If they have a bad one, they can just throw out a chiplet and replace it instead of having to throw out the whole die.
Yeah.
So I think that scales better in terms of pricing and whatnot, and performance as well. We'll have to see how it works because there's still not... Most technologies still don't work well scaling with cores most of the time, especially gaming.
Oh, yeah. Gaming just, loads everything onto Core 0 and calls it a day.
Pretty much. Core 0 and 1, as time has been progressing, they've been doing a better job implementing multi-core usage, but not up to 12 or 16 cores. At least not yet. Yeah. That would be nice though. Can you imagine the numbers you get from CS:GO if it utilizes all the cores like that?
And not just 4.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some games once in a blue moon though, you mostly see it in RTSs that are fully threaded and whatnot, and it's really, really good. And I think there will slowly start to be a general trend of games taking fully threaded seriously and whatnot. Dyson Sphere program is still kind of in its early development stage. It's mid development stage and whatnot, but it's early access. It's they made the jump really early to have fully threaded stuff.
Did you use your entire CPU?
Yes. Yeah. So it's the benefits are very worthwhile.
One interesting thing I also know as well is if Intel is already cranking their power usage up this much, AMD is not doing that right now. So AMD has the ceiling to be able to increase their stuff if they wanted to,
without catching shit for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they would be the opportunity's there.
Yeah. Do they really want to though?
No, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think you want to. Yeah.
Like with AMD right now, I'm able to stuff a 3900X into a mini ITX build with a cooler that works for it perfectly. That's the size of a sandwich.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
If it's if I were AMD, I'd be super happy with that proposition, or that idea that people can do that. So
because a 12900K is not going to be able to go into a mini ITX build
unless you can stuff a 360 rad into a mini ITX. Then
micro ITX or whatever they refer to it.
Yeah.
ITX, I know, because there's ATX and ITX. ITX is the smaller ones.
Okay.
But it's you can't do that with Intel right now.
No.
It's just it doesn't work.
At least not on the high end. It should be clarified to say. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed stuffing the most power into the smallest space I can.
Density.
Yes. I like a dense unit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a big fan of tungsten.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's kind of little interesting parts there. Kind of We won't really hear more about this officially until like maybe later this month, because the leak itself says it's supposed to come out roughly around November for more info. But it also, because they'll be transitioning to Zen 4 as well, that'll make a difference because they're still using their Zen 3 architecture itself.
Okay.
So, as you would expect from architecture moves, there'll be a jump in performance there, which I hope Intel does soon enough. Because they're still, Alder Lake is still part of Skylake stuff. If I'm correct. If I'm correct.
Kind of. No, it's not. Yeah, it's being considered its own new architecture.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the transition, I would hope so.
Yeah.
But when are they can officially like change it up then, and like different naming scheme and all that stuff?
I just think they like lights really good. I don't know.
There's plenty, I guess.
I just think they really like lights. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. But any other tidbits you want to hit on about AMD or Intel?
No, I kind of want to wrap this nightmare of a podcast up, honestly.
We're about an hour 40 into this.
An hour 40 of me breaking my water cooler, yes.
I'll bring some towels over and we'll fix it.
Thank you. We'll make a video about fixing it.
Yes, we'll make a video, fixing video / review. It'll be primarily a view / fixing it. Okay. Since the shareholders demand it.
Yes, okay.
All right, well, I'll start recapping it all then. So, of course, if you did enjoy the content, we do ask that you subscribe so you learn when, so you can see our videos and hit the bell so you know when we go live on it, 1 p.m. Arizona time, as well as when our other videos go live, such as the upcoming water cooler review. Is that just gonna be a thing on the channel now? Just get water coolers and review them?
I guess so.
Again, you can fly me out and I can fix it for you. That's a no.
No, I think we can manage. It's okay.
We'll try.
We don't want to get this done today.
Yes. Raspberries, you can fly yourself out. You can do
also,
that. Also,
you caused this.
True. The shareholders caused this. Of course, if you do wish to share the word of Tech for Fly, because we really do appreciate when you guys like talk about us, because it helps us grow and allows us to do bigger and more exciting things down the line. Twitter is a great one for our handle at tech_4_thought, and Instagram at tech_4 spelled FOR_thought. I mean, if you just want to like quickly retweet or like comment and just spread it, that helps a lot. With it as well, we also do have that new membership service. So if you want to help to not get like sponsorships and all that type of stuff down the line, it'd be nice being able to benefit from you guys instead of having to lean on to other companies.
Correct.
That's always optional, though. We do not require anything like that. But I think that kind of caps it there. Is there anything you wish to share to the good people?
Follow me on Twitter at Infurious7809. That is at INFERIUS7809. Mostly anime stuff over there, so go check me out.
All right. It's in the long-term plan, though. Fair enough. I don't own a plane yet, but it's in the long-term plan. Fair enough.
Gotcha.
Well, hey, we do thank you guys for watching today and interacting with us. It was kind of good time there for the most part.
Speak for yourself.
I was laughing a lot. Of course, we do thank you guys for watching again. We'll see you next time. See you.